how to deal with nepotism. We didn't even know that word existed earlier. One person introduced that word, and now suddenly that's caught up everywhere. However harsh the reality is, I'll slightly go outside this question and come back to this question. There is a perspective I want to create before I answer this question. All of us appreciate a system when we benefit from the system, and all of us criticize the same system when we get victimized by that system. So essentially, you didn't have black money, monetization came, you felt it was a great initiative by the government. If you had black money, demonetization was introduced, you would have criticized the same system, saying that they have to be practical and other things. So essentially, most of us, if we are very honest with ourselves and look at ourselves, we will realize that whenever I am a beneficiary of a system, I feel it's a great system. Whenever I get victimized by the system, I always criticize the system. If you had very good karma as your opening balance, you would not have raised your voice against nepotism. These children, see where each one of us are born and how we are born is actually our inheritance. Just because somebody is born to powerful parents, or just because somebody is born to well-to-do parents, doesn't make your inheritance any less. Yours is different, theirs is different. Shivnada's daughter will take over HCL. Now you can't accuse her for being Shivnada's daughter, or you cannot accuse, because he has built it. And he will pass that advantage. This is not just in politics, or now because of that one very unfortunate episode that happened in Mumbai. There is a lot that is being discussed about Bollywood, but where it is not there. Tell me one aspect of life it is not there. And you, whoever is asking the question, tomorrow, you build 100 crores. Out of 1,000 people, 999 will only pass it to his family. Only one might give it back to the society and go. I really wish there is nothing called entitlement. I really wish everything is about meritocracy. I really wish everything is like that. But the truth of life is there is entitlement. Screaming foul about it, and trust me, talent will find its way. Even an A.R. Rahman says, the Bollywood industry is avoiding me. But they can't stop him from winning the Oscar. They cannot stop him from establishing the music school and the sort of legendary talents that will come through that. They cannot still stop him from the entire world seeking him. People will find a way. Talent will find a way to blossom. Lot of cricketers' children wanted to be cricketers. But as rank outsiders, whether it was Kohli or Dhoni, they found their way right up to the top. And people will find their way. Remember this. By any time being jealous or envious of what others are having, you're not helping yourself, because you're programming your own subconscious to believe you lack it. They have it, I don't have it. They have it, I don't have it is what the essence of being envious and jealous is. And on both counts, you're programming your own subconscious to believe I lack it, I lack it, I lack it. Like begets like. As long as I keep programming myself saying that I don't have it, I lack it, I don't have it, I don't lack, and that is what you're going to draw into your life. More lack, more deprivation, more missed opportunities. Rather, I am grateful, I feel blessed, and I celebrate what I have. People might have very powerful parents. People might have very rich parents. What do you have? Your parents. And nobody else could have loved you the way you were loved. Isn't it true? That every parent has ensured that you live a life far greater than the life that they could have ever imagined? I always ask people, the first computer your father bought was for you. The first time somebody from your family went to a convent to study was you. If your father lived with chappals, he ensured you had shoes. If you grew up with a fan, he ensured you had an AC. Chances are he's still going on a bike and you go in a car. Every parent has ensured that my children will have a life far, far greater, and that is your nepotism. That is your inheritance, your entitlement. Being the children of your parents is your blessing, your gift. All the money and power on one side, and your parents on the other side. The natural choice must be your parents. This is not about nepotism. The basis of jealousy and being envious stems from they have it, I didn't get it. It will not change anything of their life. After all this noise, transient noise that is going through, the industry will continue like it always was. The next actor will introduce his son into the industry. The next director will introduce his daughter into the industry. The next music director will introduce their children into the industry. And industry will continue. And you will also go and watch that movie. You will also listen to that music. And you will also come up with another question later. So one, whenever you are a beneficiary of a system, we appreciate the system. Whenever we get victimized by the system, we criticize the same system. I just want that awareness about it. Good karmic opening balance. The Veda says this. I am not saying it. The Veda says it. You get what you deserve. And if people were born with a golden spoon or a silver spoon or a diamond studded platinum spoon, they were entitled to it. I want to end it with a story. And maybe this has all the message in it. There was a young man who was driving his Mercedes Benz and coming, and through the window he could see there was a boy standing there, absolutely in awe of having seen the Mercedes Benz. The man stopped the car, opened the window, and asked the boy, "You want me to give you a ride?" The boy ran towards the window and said, "Would you mind if I can also bring my brother along?" "Get him along," said the one who was driving the Mercedes Benz. So the boy ran, picked up his kid brother, came, sat, and they went for a round. As they were going for the round, the one who was driving the Mercedes Benz said, "For my last birthday, my brother gifted me this. I'm just enjoying my brother's gift." And a lot of casual conversations. And finally, when the car stopped, the one who was driving the car told the boy to whom he gave a ride, "I know what you're thinking. You wish you too had a brother who can gift a Mercedes Benz to you, right?" Gently opening the door, getting down from the car with his kid brother, the boy turned and told the driver, "No, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking I should have had a brother who could have gifted me the Mercedes Benz. I'm actually thinking I will be the brother who will gift my brother a Mercedes Benz in this lifetime." And he kept walking. The man took eternally long to grasp the depth of what he heard before he drove away. So, one way of looking at life: what did I inherit? There's another way of looking at life: what will I pass on? What you inherit is providential consequence. What you will pass on is a matter of choice of how you decide to live your life here on. Wishing you a legendary future. Not just the one who has asked the question, all of you. Wishing you a future infinitely more fulfilling than your entire past. Where it's not about the greatness you inherited, but it is the greatness that you will pass on. And let that be your mission and purpose in life.